Echo Alpha 5, Juliet November Mike, just doing a small review of the Micro PA50 as used as an intermediate amp with my Hermes Lite 2 and my ACOM 1010. So this small budget amplifier is replacing a noisy HL2 with three big fans. Normally the 1010 wants to see maybe 60 to 70 watts for full drive. Should you really drive it at full? That's a matter of opinion. Okay, so let's test the PA50. I purchased this one on AliExpress for 136 euros. We will power up our Hermes Lite 2 here on the 20 meter band. Okay. So we have our SWR meter here and our power meter. And okay, let's just put it, we'll put this into bypass for the moment. So PA off. Okay. And we'll just put a tone through it there for the moment. So we're looking at the power meter here on the Hermes Lite 2 as shown on the Thesis software. Okay, looks like we're getting the full 5 watts out there. And it's saying 6.75 here actually. It's gone off the scale. So we'll back down a little bit on that. We'll move the slider back down here. Okay, you can see it's coming down now. I'm putting the slider. Okay, it seems to be okay a little bit over the 5 watts. I just wanted to get it as close to 5 watts as possible. Okay, that's 4.69 watts. And that's pretty much tallying with what we're seeing here. 4.69 looks pretty accurate on the Thesis software. Okay, so we'll take so we're pretty much powered up here, ready to rock. I think it's tuned, hopefully. We are also using the manual tuner here. We do have an automatic, but we're favoring the manual one here today. And no tuning really needed. It's a pretty resonant antenna. So we'll turn on the Micro PA50. Okay, and we're going to put another tune tone. We'll keep an eye on what the amp is doing now. So 49 watts is coming out of the Micro PA50. Needs a little bit of a touch up here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got about 550 watts coming out there. And this is showing 50. Slider is not all the way across. On we'll go full throttle there. Okay, we're showing just short of 600 watts now on the just short of 600 there on the ACOM 1010. So yep, 600 on the button. Outputting 57.3, so that's driving it to the hilt, and our meter here is tallying with that as well. So possible 600 watts at full throttle. We'll bring that down a little bit here. Down minus 2 dB there. That's giving us 45 watts of drive on the Hermes Lite 2. And we're in and around 500 watts there, so that's going pretty easy on the amp, on the intermediate amp at 45 watts, and we're not absolutely running the tubes of the ACOM 1010 ragged. And yeah, SWR seems to be tallying here pretty much with there. So that's the story. The Micro PA50, I'll just take that out of operation again, and we'll just check it again, just with the intermediate amp. Yep, putting out a respectable 44, no SWR warnings. I'm going to drive it up to the maximum here again. Okay, so probably a little over the 6 watts on the tone. I don't think you're going to get that on the voice. Always it seems to output a little bit more on the tone. So 54 watts and no alarms going. I have tried it at this level. Didn't seem to be any issues. I think it's happy around here on 20 meters at minus 2 dB. And putting out about a respectable 47. Again, I'll just one key there. And we'll have a look at the amp again now, with the amp in operation at 47 watts. Okay, and we'll give a tune there at 550. So if you run it to the max, your amp over 50 watts, which I don't think is recommended, you will get 600 out. But other than that, it's sitting around comfortably a little over 550, and the slider here is at minus 2 dB on the thesis software. So there we have it. That's the Micro PA50 Plus, purchased June 2025 now. I paid 136 euros. I think it's pretty good value. It does get a little bit warm. What I tend to do is I tend to sit it like this and the Hermes. I use a Jabra headset recently, so I have bought a fan platform, but this sort of setup seems to keep both of them quite happy. Okay, so that's my 2 cents on the Micro PA50. I think it's a great little lamp for the money if you're looking to power one of these from one of these. Thanks for watching. EA5 JNN.